Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 11th to the 17th. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And if you are a subscriber, you'll notice I am not in my home, my Brooklyn apartment. I actually am on a road trip visiting my family. That's why I'm in a hotel right now. And this is explains the green curtains and the white table. It almost feels like a medical office. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, Leo, Sun, and Rising. Welcome. I do a general Celtic cross spread, and I also add astrology and my guides to help bring further clarity and to get a lot more specific with what's coming up for you this week, July 11th to 17th. Now, first of all, Leo, crazy week. There's a lot of good stuff happening this week. I want you to know I'm not going to throw out a bunch of astrological alignments because you can just go to the description. I have the key dates there. However, I am going to mention that full moon in Capricorn. I can't do this without mentioning that, all right, Leo? So we know that full moon in Capricorn on Wednesday is going to be in your sixth house. Sixth house rules a lot of things, but really down to it, it is work, okay? It's daily activities, which includes work, all right? A lot of other things in the sixth house, okay? Health, it could be, you could be on this new health kick, or, there could be health matters going on with you, or that may come up around this time. Sixth house also rules pets. It rules a lot of things, but that's why we do tarot. We're gonna get to the bottom of what's going on for you. Secondly, the day before full moon in Capricorn. Now, this is really crazy, and this is what's going to be the theme of the week. Now, Venus is trining Saturn, all right? So that's actually really big, all right? So it's a really good day to initiate long-term commitments. Now, I told you, that's right. That happens right before that full moon in Capricorn, okay? Mercury is sextiling Uranus now. That is really cool because you could get some cool, unexpected, exciting news out of nowhere. But it really is all about new beginnings, all right? Full moons, things come to an end to let new things begin, all right? So, Leo, also, let's just go talk about, I'm not even going to talk about it because we're going to save it for next week, but we know, all those planets are going into your sign toward the end of the month. Look at my July forecast. I get into it, but this is for this week, July 11th to the 17th. Theme of the week is raise a glass, all right? Because there's a lot of new things going to happen for you this week, Leo, and I am very, very excited for you, especially with Mars going into Taurus, all right? Gosh, your 10th house, wow. Career, but also Jupiter in Aries, that is your 9th house, mind expansion, travel. A lot of Leos may be planning summer trips. You may be going on long distance trips. You may be working with people overseas, but let's go ahead and do your tarot to see what's going on for this week. Now, Leo, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, and I don't do reversals, every card has, light side, shadow side. If you want to book a private reading, and that's why I was like flipping the cards up, FYI. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Lastly, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move these over so you can see a little better. I will pull the cards up to the screen, but the last thing I'm going to do is, if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really does help, and I'm really very grateful, and I don't want you to know that a day goes by without me being very grateful for y'all being with me every week. I love it. I love your comments. Y'all inspire me. Thank you so much. So I see my dog on the bed. She wants to get off. I'm going to let her off the bed real quick. Ruby, come on. Hey, come here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, she doesn't want to get off the bed. So what a day. This hotel, by the way, I found out this hotel, I'm in Richmond, Virginia, and this hotel, Edgar Allan Poe apparently used to play in the courtyard here before it was a hotel. Really interesting, but this is not a reading for Edgar Allan Poe. It's a reading for you, Leo, and I like what I see. You're going to have to watch out. Okay? But let's get to it. All right, so first thing that I love, you pulled the Eight of Cups, all right? Now, you pull the Eight of Cups in your past area, so this is really great. You can see that he's walking away from cups that are actually Fool. One's missing, but hey, listen, what does this mean? He's walking away from it, all right? So you're walking away from something that could have been good for you. You're walking away from something that, well, let's not say it could have been good for you. Let's say something that you were okay with, something that you were happy with, all right? Because the cups are full. So what does that mean, Leo? It means that you realize at one point you had to move on from it, okay, Leo? You had to move on from it, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a job, whether it was a situation that was, maybe like a tug of war situation with a family member, sibling, whatever it is. You had to just walk away because it wasn't working for you and you knew there was something better for you. So proud of you, Leo, and congratulations for doing that. Now, some Leos, it could have been a situation that was like blatantly disappointing, all right? But either way, you're walking away, you're moving forward. It takes a lot of action to do that. It takes a lot of heart to do that. So I am very proud of you. And speaking of which, it was kind of a big deal. You can see the eclipse happening. You can see all the water here. Kind of a big deal, all right? So good for you, Leo. A lot of it will pertain to work. A lot of it will pertain to money because look at what you also pulled in the heart of your spread, okay? So we're talking, okay, so you pulled the Seven of Pentacles. So let me just go ahead and tell you what this card is all about because this is the heart of the matter. This is what's going on with you this week. Again, remember, full moon in Capricorn in your 6th house. Work. Now listen, when people say, oh, I don't want to work anymore, that's not true. Work gives us a sense of purpose. It gives us something to look forward to. It's the type of work that you have to consider when you say those things. Are you in the job that you love? Are you doing what you love to do? Now, here's the crazy thing, okay? You can see him raking up you can see he's worked hard. He's raking up everything that he's done in the past, all the pentacles. He's looking at it. He's a little tired. He's a little impatient, all right? So, Leo, what I want you to do this week, I want you to ask yourself, am I working really hard over something that I'm even passionate about, okay? I want you to ask yourself that. If you are, keep going, okay? Keep going because you're at the beginning of building your legacy. If you're in a place where you are not so sure, you're in a place where you like what you're doing, what did I say earlier? Okay, I said Venus is trining Saturn, all right? Venus, what we desire, what passion, all, everything that we lack that we want, Saturn, limitations, restrictions, but also karma, okay? Really good time to make long-term commitments, okay? This is the card of long-time commitments. This is the card of building your legacy, all right? I am so glad that you pulled this in the heart of your spread. Now, remember, theme of the week, raise a glass. A lot of new, okay? Whether you're in a job that you love, whether you're in a job you don't know if you're sure of, whatever it is, you're gonna have a new way of approaching it, okay? And I want you to do that, all right? This has a lot to do with money too. This has a lot to do with money, all right? You see all the pentacles. So this is something that you need to think about this week. Whether you want, really at the end of the day, this is work. This is your daily activity. Think about what is going to make you happy, all right? I don't want you to be stagnant. I don't want you to be complacent. Listen, let's talk about emotions, okay? Just for 1 second. Emotions are neutral, all right? It's the action you take that puts that emotion in motion, all right? Now, you can put all this positive energy toward the emotions that make you feel happy and good, all right? Or the opposite direction. Which way do you prefer? Think about where you are right now in your life in terms of work, okay? Also, it doesn't even have to be work. If you're here, Leo, for a relationship, same thing. Think about the relationship you're in. If you're here for home, think about that too. Where are you right now? Ask yourself that. Now, you did get the Two of Cups, all right? So, big partnership energy here. Now, This is really all about love, okay? Now, here's the thing, and I do say this is a card of love, two becoming one. This is synergetic. This is passion, passion. Leo, if anyone knows anything about passion, it's you, all right? However, came up in your challenge area. So, what did I say earlier about being complacent? Let's not be complacent. Let's put that emotion into not only motion, but overdrive, all right? Find that passion, Leo. Find that passion, all right? Now, this is two becoming one. Remember that, okay? But I don't want you to just feel that everything is just going to be perfect. I want you to put energy towards something that you're really passionate about. And again, remember, this is obviously two becoming one. This is like love on a whole other level. But it's also love for the things that we want, love for the things that we care about, okay? This can be, if you're here for a career, your relationship with your boss, your relationship with your colleagues, okay? There's so many different messages that I'm getting, but at the end of the day, the reason why I said watch out earlier, you pulled the Seven of Swords in your crown, you pulled the Six of Wands in the root of your spread. Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, you got two sevens, all right? There's a lot of desire going around. But I feel like some of y'all are not really... Leo, if there's something you have to confront, please do it, okay? Please confront it. Now, here's the thing. You're probably thinking about, there's a situation that you're probably trying to work around. Listen, that's fine. You can do that. Or you can confront it and feel good about yourself, all right? Secondly, some Leos may feel like someone did something to you, all right? Something not great. And here's the thing. I'm getting a lot of energy around the Leos where someone did something that was, I call this a lying, cheating, stealing card. You can see he's so mischievous, right? He's stealing those swords, but he's getting away with it, all right? So, Leos, if someone has backstabbed you, if someone has betrayed you, if someone has done something underhanded, someone that's really coming out to get you, listen, be that person to confront it. You're a Leo. I know you can, all right? It looks like there is something that's going on that you're thinking about where you feel that has happened to you. And again, for some Leos, you feel like there's got to be a shortcut in some way. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is going to pertain to jobs because it did come up. You did have the Seven of Pentacles come up, all right? So what I want you to do is really think about where you are in your life right now and where you want to be moving forward. I've talked about this, all right? I've talked about how Saturn is retrograde. This is a really good time to think about those things, all right? Really, really good time. Six of Swords, because listen, at the end of the day, you just want to be recognized for all the great things you do. You want that success, you want victory, you want public recognition. That's what this card is all about, okay? Deep down inside, that's what you want, Leo. That's what you want at the end of the day. That's what you want, all right? And that's good. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna be a lot of activity in your sign at the end of the month. There is, what is it? The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? That kind of feeling, all right? Now, I really would encourage you to look at, if you haven't already, my July forecast for Leo, because I go a lot more in depth there. But this is just for this week, okay? With that energy around that Capricorn full moon, with that energy with the Venus trining Saturn. I mean, listen, Venus is also going into Cancer, and listen, Leo, that is... We'll talk about that next week. That does happen on the 17th, but I'm saving it for next week because it's really going to trigger what's going on then. But 12th house for you. Okay, so speaking of which, you pulled the Nine of Swords. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what's going to happen. This came up in your future area, all right? So I don't want you to... First, yeah, I do. I want to use a little scare tactic on you, okay? In a really fun way. Look at this. This came up in your future area. So there's a good side and a bad side, all right? The good side, well, let's start with the bad, is that You can see these swords stacked up, swords, the mental suit, right? Intellect, thoughts, everything that's going on. You feel that there's a lot going through your head, okay? Especially the sneakiness, all right? Especially the 7 of swords, okay? Now, here's the thing. You could be losing sleep over that. That's how big of a deal it is, but I want to show you the good news. The good news is that this is the 9. 9 in the suit means don't give up because you're so close to the end. You're almost over this. You're so close, so close. Again, you have to put in that effort. You have to put in that energy. Leo, let's do it. You're fiery. Leo, 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 Leo. You can do it. I love it. Secondly, this is really funny, and you might think it's really cheesy. I'm going to say it anyway. You can see the comfort in the comforter, all right? So you can see all those amazing astrological symbols and the roses in his comforter. Listen, things are going to get better, but again, I want you to think positively, and I want you to hold on to that energy. I want you to put emotion, I want you to put energy in your emotion in a positive way. Leo, y'all are the most positive sign I know. Come on, let's do it. I know. Well, here's the thing, and listen. That full moon in Capricorn, sure, it's pretty big. It's pretty emotional, all right. But there's a lot going on here. Okay, a lot of change. Look at what's happening. You're moving forward from a situation. You're thinking about where you are in your life right now, especially when it comes to work, and then you're also feeling like there's a lot going on, okay? Almost like mental overload, okay? Now, here's the thing. When I say this is going to end, this is going to end. Trust me. Trust me to bits, okay? But again, I want you to put some energy toward that. I want you to put a little bit effort toward that. And all you have to do is turn when you go to bed at night. Don't think thoughts like, oh man, when are things going to get better? Oh man, I can't believe that person screwed me over. Oh man, I'm really lost right now. I want you to think, I'm so excited for my life to change. I'm so excited for this part of my life to end. I'm so excited to move forward. Tomorrow's going to be amazing because it takes me one step closer to the dream that I want, right? This is why you see in movies, people do that when they go to bed. They have those positive affirmations because it works, okay? It completely works. Now, there is, if you think about it, there is, when you go to bed, there is that part of our brain, and it's already slipping me right now, but there's when our theta, right? So when you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning, that little time between like awake and asleep, our brain enters that mode, and it's where all that creativity happens, all that imagination, and it really just helps produce those moments of inspiration, and you retain it, and it's so good for you. And I'm not even joking, Leo, it's so good for you, okay? And it is going to bring you to a decision. It looks like you have to make a decision, all right, over this. And again, remember what I said earlier. Do you want to put that energy towards something positive, or do you want to put that energy in a different direction? You want to go positive, all right? So if there is a decision you have to make, don't skirt it, okay? Remember what I said earlier. If you're, some Leos, if you're in a situation where you want to take a shortcut, you feel like there's something that you want to not confront or avoid, don't do it, all right? Now, all about making decisions. You can see where she's wearing the blindfold. She doesn't want to make this decision, all right? It's tough. She got those 2 swords, all right? Raised to the sky. You see, it's a very emotional decision, all right? So I want you to make that decision. I want you to trust your gut, too. That's going to help you so much, all right? And look, when you trust your gut, when you make that decision to move forward, when you make the right decision, when you make the decision that your body resonates with, that your mind resonates with, that your soul resonates with, you get the King of Swords. You get to sit in that throne. Power and authority is all yours. Look at the king here, all right? The only king out of the entire tarot deck that looks directly at you. What does that mean? Nothing to hide. All about truth, baby. You've got this, Leo. You've got this. All right, now let's move on to your staff. Leo, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. If you haven't already, there's a like button that every time someone hits that light button, I get this chill of goodness. So I get it once a week because nobody ever hits it. No, I'm joking. Anyway, I'm in a silly mood. It's the road trip brain that I have right now. Leo, listen, I'm not even going to lie. Do you see your staff? Do you see your staff? Ah, wow. You're amazing. I love this. Oh my goodness. All right. You are so going to get over. I have no doubt in you. I have no doubt in you. Okay, now, you did pull the 10 of Cups. I love this. If I have any advice for you, keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Keep your eyes on the prize, whether it is like, career, love, travel, even learning something new, whatever it is, whatever is going to bring you joy. You see that. You got the only rainbow in the tarot deck, all right? This is like happy home, happy life, happy job, happy everything. This is in your staff. Now, I want you to remember, positive, think positive. Again, I said, Leo, you are the only, out of this sign, you radiate positivity. And that's what I love about you, Leo. So again, remember, things are going to come so good for you, all right? I know that it's going to be a bumpy ride, but you also got the Four of Wands. Leo, does it get any better than this? No. All right? This is one of my favorite cards. This is, when you get this card, you know you're hitting a milestone, all right? You know that something big is going to happen. So, first of all, Leo's getting engaged, proposed to, or married. Congratulations. Big time, all right? Raising a glass for you. Theme of the week, raise a glass, new beginnings, all right? This is what that card's all about. This is also a card of happiness. Congratulations. This is celebration. This is almost like the things that you've wished for coming true. It's not the get a wish card. It's not a major arcana, but this is such a powerful card. And when I have, do readings with my private clients, you have no idea how months later they will write me or email me and they're like, oh my God, that thing that you said. And like, even if it's not something that you're aware of now, you are going to hit a milestone soon and it is going to be big. And I'm getting a lot of career energy, but this is a lot of personal development too. And again, with career, that's money, all right? Work, 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 work. And I say that in a like WERK way. Work, 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 work. All right, now, Queen of Pentacles, speaking of money, we know you want it. All right, keep your eyes on the prize. Remember what I said. Positive energy toward the things that you want. Putting that energy in motion, okay? Emotions are neutral. You have to put energy toward your emotions, okay? To put them in motion. That's almost like a rap. You gotta put your money in emotions in motion. Anyway, what is wrong with me today? Anyway, Queen of Pentacles, Leo, I love it, okay? Financial success, fertility, growth. This is, again, a lot of new beginnings here, but this is a big hope of yours, is to be financially stable and to have financial success. And look at where we're going. You're going to have a little bit of a speed bump, but you've already taken action to move forward. You're going to have like a little bit of moment of clarity on where you are now. You're going to have like that little speed bump. You're going to make a decision. You're going to come out on top. You're going to have something to celebrate. And you got the Wheel of Fortune. Final outcome. Leo, when I say everything's going to be great, everything's going to be great. But I don't want you to just rely on that. Remember, I still want you to put effort into things, okay? Wheel of Fortune is the card of good luck. It's a card of karma. There's so much happening here in this card. You know what? Look at what's going on. You can say, I call them the creatures of tarot, all right? They're spinning the wheel of destiny in your favor, the Wheel of Fortune toward your destiny. You can see that little snake over there, right? Not a bad thing. You know what that snake's doing? It's vibrating. It's vibrating your manifestations, okay, into reality. That's what's happening. You see the 4 fixed signs in each corner of the globe or of the card here. Stability, hello. But also, this card is ruled by Jupiter. Good luck, fortune, prosperity. All right, Leo? So, when I say you have nothing to worry about, everything is going to work out. But I do want you to put effort into it, okay? It did come up here, all right? I want you to think about where you are in your life now, where you want to be, okay? And I want you to reach for those dreams. The things that are on your mind, the things that are, I guess, like haunting you, all the stress and the burden, that's all going to end. You're going to have to make that decision, okay, to move forward. A lot of y'all already have, all right? But the stress, it's all going to end. It's all going to end, okay? You're going to be back in that seat of power, all right? So you have a lot to look forward to, Leo. I'm very excited for you, and I will see you next week. Again, take a look at the July forecast that I did. I talk a lot more because we do have, we have Mercury, we have the sun, we have, they're going into your sun, we have that new moon in your sign. Oh my goodness, this is all happening toward the end of the month, but we're going to talk about that next week, okay? So, Leo, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next week.